Hi, this is Travis with DM Racing. Today we're going to install the license plate bracket kit on Project Creeper, our 2019 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. And unlike most of the brackets out there, ours is hinged to swing back and forth away from obstructions that you might impact. Let's take a look at it. The DM Racing license plate bracket attaches to the underside of the front bumper with the included hardware and will normally sit vertical like this, but will actually swing out of the way in both directions if you happen to hit an obstruction, so it'll minimize damage to the license plate. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on the installation. And with the trim tool or flathead screwdriver, we're going to find the two middle plastic fasteners that hold this plastic skid plate on. We'll get up under the button portion of it and pull it out. And we'll set those aside. And if you're doing an offset installation, then you'll just remove the two that you want and match up the license plate bracket to the holes that line up for you. And we'll take the well nuts off of here and the screws and set those to the side for a moment. And then what we're going to do is ream out the mounting holes that we're going to use. So I'll set this in place. I'm going to use the two centered holes there and use a 1/2 inch drill bit and enlarge the holes to 1/2 inch. Okay. And now with those holes enlarged, take the rubber well nuts and press them up into the holes. Might have to kind of wiggle them into place a little bit. Just push them right up. There. There we go. Just make sure they're up all the way in there. And then with a 4mm hex key, we'll install the bracket with the screw holes facing forward and use the long 25mm screws that are included with the bracket. I'll start both screws loose first, and then once I have my holes lined up, I'll tighten them both down. There we go. Now the bracket is secured in place. We can go ahead and attach the license plate. So if you have a decorative license plate frame, you can skip using the rubber washers. The rubber washers are just there to absorb vibration if you're not using a license plate frame. So I'm not, so I'm going to push the rubber washers all the way against the license plate there, and then the washers and screws in front. There we go. Turn a little by hand. And then finish snugging them down. There you go. And the installation's complete. So now you can see that license plate will normally sit vertical like this, but will swing forward if you're going backward over something, or back up against there a little bit if you're going forward over something, and hopefully be able to get out of the way a little more than some kind of rigid bracket that is more likely to break off or cause your license plate to get severely bent. There we go. Now we're going to install the license plate on the rear. We include rubber well nuts and matching fasteners for the back, just so you have a good match for show. Okay, to install the new fasteners for the rear license plate, first we're going to take these silly self-tapping screws out of here. And if you have an aftermarket solution already for the back, that's fine. Our screws are M6x1 for the front and the rear, and the included well nuts will work in a lot of situations. There we go. So now, if you need to, use the license plate to mark the holes to drill, or in this case, this already had holes, so I'm just going to use a 1/2 inch spade bit to enlarge the hole to the proper size for inserting the well nut. There you go. And we'll press the well nuts into the holes like so. Replace the license plate. There we go, and the installation is complete. And you can find the license plate bracket and a lot of other products for the JL on our website at www.dmracing.com.